Well, it is Monday night, good peoples of the world. I should say good peoples of the world in this channel. It says there's only 6 people here. So it must be all 6 people that are chatting. So we got Adrian in the house, Scott, of course, because it's Scott's day for his set. And we're just going to ignore the fact that the national championship, ESPN SCC national championship is on. They've been waiting for a long, long time for them to get 2 SEC teams into the playoff and into the championship. They've been trying really hard for that to happen. And to be honest, this year, I think it kind of deserves to happen as much as I hate it. They were the 2 best teams. I think Ohio State was one of the best teams as well, but we shit the bed against the team that we shouldn't have, so I can't complain. We choked on it, so, but, that's the way it goes. I'm not going to watch it. I don't really care to watch it, not just because it's SEC teams, but it's more that Georgia chokes more than any other team I think Notre Dame recently has choked almost as much as we've choked once or twice, but most of the time we do really well. But Georgia just cannot beat Alabama. They cannot do it. They choke every single time. So it's not going to be any different. We're going to have an 8th championship by Alabama, unfortunately. But at this point, who's counting anymore? Because it's just obvious that Nick Saban is the best. And it's obvious that Alabama is the top tier of college football. And then you got a couple programs that, Clemson was there, I think, for quite a bit. But they, in the history of college football, are not really that good. They had their little moment. But Alabama, their little moment, because they haven't been the greatest in college football history. But they certainly have had a long-ass fucking run. Basically since, 2000, they've been in the top with a little bit of help, but for the most part, they've earned it, I think, because of Nick Saban is just amazing. So we're not going to care much about that, although Ryan did say, I think, in the chat that he's going to be, kind of watching the game and listening. So I don't know how long these songs are, so we will find out how long this live stream goes tonight. But either way, even when it ends, I'm not going to go watch the game. I might check into the score or something like that and just hope that Georgia somehow doesn't shit the bed again. I'm not even joking. I do not think there's another team when it comes to games that matter that shit the bed as much as Georgia does. They just cannot do it. And like I said, Notre Dame is second. Notre Dame just chokes so much. All right. So here we go, Scott. Scott gave a little bit of a hint in the chat of what was going down, but we're going to tell you what's going down. He says, hello, everyone. Hopefully you had a great holiday season and are on your way to a great new year. That's left to be seen. We are still in the first 10 days of January of the new year. So hopefully this year, again, it's going to be hard to be worse than the last 2 years. Although last year, I was like, 2021 can't be worse than 2020, and it pretty much was the same, if not worse. So let's hope that it just somehow gets better. He says, this time around, I've decided to lean more on the prog side for my songs, interesting, versus the heavy blast beat stuff. He says, that's not to say there isn't any heaviness, but don't expect any screaming or growling vocals with blast beats, just like I said. I'll let Ryan's wife have first crack at those songs for the new year. Yeah, Ryan, when's your wife turning in that playlist? Anyways, I hope you enjoy and that everyone will be able to find a new song to add to their playlists. I hope so too. As a fun game, I'll write my prediction at the end of the set for the order in which I think Cap will like the songs. Oh, this is a cool little game. I like it. I won't lie. I'll tell you that honestly, I won't lie. And I haven't seen the bottom, so I have no idea what the numbers are. If I get the order correct, I suggest that Cap has to do a shot on stream. Okay, maybe not tonight, but the next stream, if you get it correct, I will do a shot. So, up first, we have Rivers of... I always get this wrong. Is it Nihil or Nihil? Rivers of Nihil? I don't know how to say it. You fuckers and your names. Maybe One Day is the name of the song, and it's 7 minutes long. He says, what the hell, Scott? You just said you'd keep things light with your set, and you're starting us off with a Rivers of N song. I know how this looks, but trust me, this song is as close as this band gets to a campfire song, and I think it's amazing. It's off their new album, The Work. It's a newer song. And it just shows the range that this band offers, which I love range. Bands that can do a lot of things, I think, is more impressive than a band that has just kind of one kind of shtick, even if that shtick is really good. Offers and proves they can make great music even when going outside their comfort zone. All right, so here we go with Maybe One Day. We've heard this band before, I think twice, maybe more than that. I don't know. Here we go. Is that a record player? Ah, nice Wet Feet. Looking forward to the new song when you send it in, dude. Rivers of Nile. Rivers of Nilpert. Is that purposely out of tune? Oh, there's Mr. Michael. Welcome, Michael. I like this. What does this sound like? I feel like I need to be. I'm liking this. I'm digging it. It is chill. I do love 12-string guitars. But it sounds like it's almost purposely out of pitch. Good, man. Maybe you can tell us about your rough weekend in summation. It's cool. I like that. Arrows waiting for the double bass. See, that kind of thing sounded like a Devin Townsend. This sounds very Devin Townsend-y. Right now, I'm guessing they did that on purpose because you wouldn't record that by accident. Dude, this sounds like a Devin Townsend section. Even his voice a little bit. Not nearly as good, sorry. Emotionally broke or physically broke? Does anybody else agree with me that this sounds very Devin Townsend-y? I really dig this. This is definitely a song. Again, it's got a Devin Townsend feel to me. A little bit different, but it's got a definite connection to him. Even that is something Devin Townsend would do. Got a very Radio Hall sound as a mix. Wow, yeah, it's definitely mostly physical there, Michael. Yes, this is a great, nice transition to this. Like I said, it's got a very music hall engineer sound to it. Like when I play my TD12, when I used to play my TD12, there was a thing that said concert hall setting, and the drums would sound like you're in a concert hall, kind of similar to the way this sounds. This is going on a playlist. Still there. He should do a different fill. He's doing that too much. Do something a little bit different. See? Come on, drummer. Like, at least do a half rest or something. Bass drum only. Syncopate. Even that sounds like a Devin Townsend shtick. Like a yodeling Devin Townsend. Rivers of Nile. There should be a couple minutes left. Not. That's like the fastest 7 minutes of a song that ever went by. Is it really over? Holy crap. Yeah, man, that was a great song. Great way to start off this. Kind of puts everybody in a mood of like, yeah, let's go smoke a doobie. But yeah, that was great. So are you saying like this is the only song, Scott, from this album that is kind of this chill? Or is there a couple songs like this? Because if there's a couple songs, I think that's a good mixture. Hate to bring this back up again, but that's one of the reasons I've said that Dream Theater has always been one of my favorites, is they literally do almost everything. Like, they just have great heavy songs, great prog songs, great, like, radio hit songs. They just do everything, and that's, that's impressive when you can do everything. All right, so nice job. Way to start us out there, Scott. Let's get to number 2, which, Kingcrow. We've solely been introduced to this band because of Scott, I think. I don't think anybody else has ever said this band. This is purely a Scott-ism. So this is Kingcrow, and the song is called On the Barren Ground. He says, since I seem to be the one championing this band, I thought it was time for them to make a return to the channel. All the previous songs I posted from these guys had been from the same album, and I didn't want you guys to think that they only had one good album, okay? This song is from their 2015 album called Idos, kind of like Idola? Idos? I don't know. It's spelled very similar. And while it's not the most popular song from the album, it is the one that resonates with me the most. Fair. I absolutely love the chorus and the overall tone of the song. The song also does a good job of keeping you on your toes, as it never stays the same for too long. Sweet. Here we go with On the Barren Ground by Kingcrow. I'm pumped to hear this one. It's Ido's, right? Ooh, I like that. How that's off. Down. And like even the voices are like syncopated well. What's up, Anthony? Great transition back into this. I love when drummers go. Listen to that bass. Got that like fat bass sound. What are you asking, Ihlo? How they go? What goes? Remember that, Scott. I'm digging this. Definitely, like you said, it's kind of keeping you on your toes, but still has a home base to let you kind of like sit for a minute. Nice switch. Oh, yeah. Cool, like his voice, I don't know if I said this the last time we listened to these guys, but his voice sounds a little bit like Headspace, Fall of America. Just a little bit. Like right there, the door. Ooh. Sick, man. That was sick. Uh-oh. Mr. Scott Kingcrow. Mr. Scott K. Kingcrow has got me 2 for 2 right now. I don't know. I have to think about the order, though. Do I like this more than the first song? That's tough. That's tough. I have to think about that. That's right. Halftime is life, Arrow. Good ending. Unless it goes on for like 5 minutes. think so. Oh, I like that, Anthony. But you don't have to say musical. Just say halftime is prime time. Dude, that might be the quote. If you watched, was it yesterday's or the day before, I said, like, I got to find a slogan for halftime is life. It's the only one I could come up with. But halftime is prime time might take the cake. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, man, that was a great song. You're 2 for 2 there, Mr. Kingcrow. Scott, I'm going to call you Kingcrow Scott. Isn't it, that reminds me of a line for, I don't know why. Kingcrow, whenever I see their name, reminds me of that line in Lord of the Rings 2 Towers when Gandalf the Grey comes in to talk to the king who's under the spell. And he says something and he talks to him, and then the king turns around in his old voice and he says, something, 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 Storm Crow. I don't know why. It just reminds me of Kingcrow. All right, let's get on to the next one. This is gonna be a tough one, Scott, because those 2 songs I really liked kind of equally. They are different. They sound different, so it's gonna be tough for me to like pick which one I like better. I'm kind of leaning towards the first one, but I don't know. It's tough because they're kind of different from each other. So. Oh shit. Number 3 is Ihlo, which I'm telling you guys right now, man, and I'm not just saying this to try to get the troll to write back on the channel, because I think it was a troll. I'm digging Ihlo stuff, especially the album with the pink, like, I don't know, planet in the background or whatever it is. Fucking Ihlo stuff. I think a lot of the songs sound the same, at least the ones I've been listening to. But Coalescence is so fucking good, and starts with a P. I mean, those songs are just so good. So I'm hoping that this Star Seeker is as good as the other ones. I'm sure it will be. But he might be what I call a one-trick pony in the sense that, like, the songs sound and the structures of the songs are very, very almost same. But they're so good, and it's so good that I don't give a fuck that they're pretty much the same. What more needs to be said about Ihlo that hasn't already been said? This is a great album from a very promising band. This is my personal favorite song from the album, Union, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Okay, from the album Union. Is this the one that has the pink on it, or is this a different one? We're going to find out. Oh, it is. Yes. That's it, John. Why should I welcome you, Gandalf? Very good question, or something like that is what he says. Today, I have seen Ihlo's knocking it out of the park. Endless reach of the mirror. Hunted for all of my life. Should have stayed. I did say it. From you. Yes. Inside, questioning that day. I couldn't bring myself to Michael, he said at the beginning that maybe you missed it. It's too late. He's gonna leave this set heavy, not heavy, for a bit. He's gonna leave it to John, Ryan's wife. It's good, John. It's a good series. It's not the best trilogy, but it's a good one. One thing I love about Ihlo is how he builds. He builds like a very similar to Caligula's Horse build. I caught the moonlight that was falling from your eyes. Good voice too. The color fades away, showing me the stories that you hide. Whoever the drummer is really tight in all their songs. He doesn't do anything like amazing, but just very in the pocket and tight, which is great. And very, I think it could be like hearing of the drums could be like bolder, but they're very tight as well. Very compressed. I like it. Okay, is this the Ihlo build? That's what I'm gonna call it. Typically like 5 minutes into the song or 4 minutes it gets to the Ihlo build. Nope. No Ihlo build yet. Ooh, I like that, like electronic little line.
Save the memories, don't forget. I caught the moonlight that was falling from your eyes. The color fades away, showing me the stories that you hide. Star seeker.
I'm liking this, dude. I just want him to explode here, like he's done in other songs. Agree, Adrian. Agree. Yeah, Ryan, you're missing some good songs, man. Fucking great songs. And the back bummer. We all like the back bummer. Typo. What do you mean, Jason? Clean vocals? I feel like his vocals are clean. I mean, they have a little bit of an effect on it, but it's very. That's one thing I like about Ihlo, is his vocals are very pure. I would call them pure. I like it. It doesn't have a lot of vibrato, not a screechy speed metal sound. It's just very pure and nice, along with great ethereal, emotional builds. But again, this song's a little bit different. The song's a little bit different from the others, but it is still in the same vein. But this is definitely different. Go. Dude, these guys are going to be awesome to see in concert. Like, it's going to be like, I'm going to go and emote for an hour and a half. Got 8 notes with the bass drum, quarters with the cymbals. I like it. Oh. It builds these subdivisions. Time is prime time, but we're not there. like it. I think it's a good mix. But I see what you're saying about it. It's kind of like it's not overpowering the music. How's that it? You know? Okay. Again, I feel like in this way, Ihlo is like Riverside in that I have yet to hear a bad song by them. I have yet to hear a bad song. I will say this song to me is not as good as, is it Parhelion? Is that the name of it? Parhelion? Something P. Or Coalescence. It's not as good as those, but it's good. It's a good song. It's going on a playlist. I feel like I should just put the whole fucking album on the playlist because I feel like this album is going to sound like these songs. This was a little bit different than the other two, but it's definitely in the same vein. It's like in the ballpark for sure. So I feel like the whole album is probably going to sound like this. I think he's probably like a Caligula's Horse. Ihlo is probably like Caligula's Horse in that they have like their one or two like staples that's them, but that's so fucking good that it doesn't matter if they just keep redoing it in a different chord structure or different sort of way, but it's kind of the same thing. It's so good. Yeah, definitely liked it. So, but I don't know if I don't know where that's going to stand on the 3 songs we've heard so far. I'm going to have to think about these, man. I might have to go through them again. Where did you put the numbers, by the way? Because I don't remember seeing any numbers when I posted the comment so I could read what you said. I don't remember seeing numbers. So there's got to be some way that you predict. Because if you did predict, I didn't see the prediction. So that's a good thing. That wouldn't be fair. All right, we are at number 4. This is a pretty short song. It's only 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Not bad. Dawn of Solace is the name of the band. I don't think we've had them on the channel before. Dawn of Solace. Event Horizon. That's a cool... Event Horizon, such a cool title. Event Horizon. This is the official music video. Dude, you're going to get it fucking blocked. Do you want your whole video blocked? And even though I think you'll be okay... You may want to have the filter on. Okay, I think I'm just going to put the filter on because if I don't put the filter on and I get the copyright, at that point it's too late. It's going to get blocked. Although maybe 2022 is a new year, we had copyright on the other one for like the whole fucking song and it didn't get blocked. Knock on wood. Not quite sure how to describe this band if I'm completely honest. They are partly melodic, partly progressive, and partly doom metal. Okay, what the fuck is... Okay, so what's the difference between symphonic metal, doom metal? Is doom metal just like heavier, less chordy? I don't understand. So he says melodic prog doom. Just making up these freaking styles. This song has a somber, almost depressing feeling to it, but also has some really beautiful sections, and that combination just does something for me. I had this song and the other 2 singles they released on loop for about a month, nonstop. That's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I was originally going to with the song White Noise over this, but the only YouTube video I could find was the official one. It was pretty disturbing with images of torture. Yes. Which, by the way, just going to make a little side comment. It pisses me off or makes me mad that Reddit used to be so like, Reddit. And then it started becoming politically correct. I'm sure the people of Reddit just got fucking torched, so I'm not like yelling at them. But there used to be this subreddit called Watch People Die, and it was so fucking awesome in the sense that it was very like torture, death, and I would force myself to watch some of those videos a couple times, and I think it is a healthy, yes, I said healthy, it is a healthy thing to force yourself to watch those videos from time to time. I mean, we're just talking a video. This isn't even fucking real life where you see it in front of your eyes and experience it. But it's the closest thing to it. And some of that shit is fucking nuts. And all it did was make me thankful for my fucking life, which is the whole point of why you should see it and why it's healthy. But if you do just like a drug, doing drugs is healthy sometimes. Like, not sometimes. I think everyone should do drugs at some point, depending on what kind of drug it is. But again, you always take the risk of doing drugs too much. Some people, if you start liking torture videos and watch people die videos, you got a problem. So, you got to be careful. Just like porn. Porn can do that for some people, but I can watch porn and not really care and go about my business. Knock on wood, I don't tend to be the addictive type to that kind of stuff, the chemical-inducing stuff. Anyway, that's a side note. So torture wouldn't be necessarily bad. If it's fake torture, I'm sure. But and I just didn't want to take any chances. Oh, sorry, I'll read the whole sentence again. The only thing was a YouTube video I could find. It was an official one, and it was pretty disturbing with images of torture, and I just didn't want to take any chances. If you like the song, however, I do encourage you to watch the video on your own time and listen to the song on your preferred streaming services if you are sensitive to such things. Okay, so... all right. Dawn of Solas. I think this is the first time on the channel. Event Horizon. I'm going to put the filter on right away. So here we go. Yes, this is it. Let me put the filter on right away. I do like this. I'm not going to apologize for my long conversation, Scott. We got to music and live chat to inspire me to talk about life. That kind of chord. I like his voice. Ooh, that was a good transition back into the... I like how you described it, Scott, when you said, like, it's a mixture of depressing and just, I like it. I totally get it. I think you described it well. This is more in the vein of the first song, but a little more gloomy. Got a good structure. Like it. Is that it? Ooh. See, short and sweet, man. Yeah, I mean, it didn't have a ton of room to breathe, but it was short and sweet, and I liked it. Like, shit, man, this is going to be a tough decision to put them in order. It's going to be a tough decision. Definitely a solid song. I agree, Adrian. I would agree, though, I can't believe I'm saying this, a little too short. I think in the prog world we tend to be way too long when you could cut it off. But that was more of a rarity in that it was pretty short. All right, good song going. So far, you're 4 for 4 for me, man. All of these songs are going on playlist. Yet there has been nothing, including the Ihlo song, that has been like, that was fucking kick-ass. So that's. I think maybe that's going to be why it's hard to kind of to put these in order, because they're all kind of in the same area for me right now. There's nothing that kind of stands out yet. So, all right, let's get to the last song of the night. Oh shit. Speak of the devil. This might be it. This just might be it, because we haven't had them on the channel a little while, and they are in my top 3 band, top 2. I'm sorry, top 2. They're probably number 2. Oh shit, this is tough. Yeah, they're definitely number 2, because I have a tie for 3, as I've told you guys. So Caligula's Horse is 1A. I would say 1B is Haken, and then 1C is Leprous, but they're all 1. And then number 2 has got to be Vola. Someone is kind of pretty close up there. Ah, shit, this is tough. All right, so this is Vola. This is Inside Your Fur. It's exactly 5 minutes long. If you want to live dangerously, here is a link to a live performance of the song they did back during the summer. It's professionally shot and official, so block possibility is higher, but it's by far a better video. I don't think I did that one. This, in my opinion, is the last great song from the Witness album that you haven't heard yet. Okay. It's also the last song on the album. The song should be a nice pick me up after the previous song. I didn't really feel like the last song was like depressing. I do feel like it was somber, but not depressing, not nearly like sad. So I don't need to pick me up from that song. It was a nice chill song. And it's a great song to end an album with. This album was easily most listened to album of 2021, and what better way to ring in the new year by doing a send-off to my favorite album from, this is your favorite album from last year. Cheers, everyone, and I hope this new year will treat you better than last year. All right, so here we go. Let's get to Vola. I can't wait. I fucking love these dudes. And you start out with... Oh, it's got that same feeling. Oh, I love his voice.
Was a failure. The disparity was strong between your heart and your behavior.
I like this lyric video.
The summer was a blur.
Dude, they're so good at building the harmonies as the song moves on.
The compilations we return to. Inside your fur, and a song before my curfew.
Nice build. So this reminds me of 24 Light Years. It's got that feel in the chorus. Good delivery of those lyrics, not so straightforward. Yeah, this is very 24 Light Years feel.
Broke the treasure and the formless.
I would say Vola is similar to Ihlo in that a lot of their songs have a lot of similarities to them, but it's so fucking good it doesn't matter. It's like their own uniqueness, but it's like one or two unique things about them that is consistent. God, I want to see these guys in concerts. Are they going out on tour? I mean, are they touring? What's up with Vola? Can somebody let me in? Thanks for letting me know that, Scott. It would be hard to reproduce this kind of... I think this is going to take the cake. So if you put this song, Scott, as number one, I think this song is going to be my favorite of the set. I'll follow the link you sent me, John. I kind of don't want to ruin a whole concert with them in a video. I want to see it live and experience that first. Oh, I like that fading that's going on in my left and right ear. Yeah, this is definitely number one. Is that it? Ooh, okay. All right, so let's put this down. So number one is definitely this Vola. So Vola takes number one. I gotta think about the other. Can you put the song? Can you put the songs list like just one by one so I can go through them and the band, Scott, real quick? So the first one was Rivers of Nihil. I know that. I think number 3 was Ihlo's song. What was number 2? What was the name of the song in the band? And what was number 4? I can't remember those. So put those down. So I already told you. Okay, here we go. Adrian's got it. Oh, wait. Well, he's got his list. Okay, so I agree with Adrian on number 1. River of Nihil. I think I'm going to put Ihlo second. I really like that Ihlo song. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with Adrian's list, except I would put Ihlo before River of Nihil. But everything else would be the same. And I would say the fifth, my number 5, whatever that number 5 is, Dawn of Solas, I would actually put higher up if it was longer. It was good, but unfortunately in this situation, the shortness of it leaves it to be over the top of the other song. So that's why I would only put that. Doesn't mean I didn't like it. I would say you're 5 for 5, Scott, in your set today. But that song is 5th because of the shortness, which is unusual. Normally that wouldn't be like a factor, but the other songs were so good. So my number 1 is the Vola, number 2 is Ihlo, number 3 is Rivers of Nihil, number 4 is Kingcrow. Although I really like the Kingcrow song too. And then number 5 is the short song, which is Dawn of Solas. So yeah, that's my list. Now, did you put the prediction in there? Because I honestly didn't read. I didn't read down. Is there more to it? I just copied and pasted it into a Word file, and that's what I do with everybody's. And then I don't read them until I actually get on live stream, and then I start reading through it. So I haven't gotten down. So your prediction was 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. Oh, really? Did you put it on the sheet? Can I look on the sheet? Let me scroll down. I'm going to look on your sheet. Okay, you said that. Okay. Oh, you did. It was really far down. So that's good that I didn't see it. Your prediction was 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. So you got everything right except for you switched 3 and 5. I said 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. You said 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. Sorry there, Scott. You don't get the right prediction. You were close, but no cigar. No cigar. I might take a shot for you anyway on the next stream, depending on if I remember. But for the record, you were one off. You were one off, dude. That Vola song was just too good. Like, ironically, I could see why you would pick Ihlo first, but that Ihlo song, compared to Parhelion, I think is what it is, and Coalescence, is just not that good. So I don't know if it's this, maybe if this was the first Ihlo song I ever heard, maybe, but because it was after Coalescence and Parhelion, it doesn't stand the test of those two songs. Those two songs are fucking really, really good. But that's a good prediction, dude. You're pretty much right on, except for those two. So maybe I'll do a shot on the next one, which would be Thursday. So we'll see. All right, so we actually are finishing right on time. It's 58 minutes instead of an hour and 20 minutes, which is good. So missing an extra 20 minutes. Thank you for that. For those of you that joined us, thank you. It's weird. We literally went from like 6 people to 13 in the last like 2 minutes. It's like, hey, where were the rest of you 6 people the last like hour? Go back and watch it because these are some really, really good songs, people. Good job, Scott. We've got 3 sets, 2 of which are by Colin himself. So Colin turned in 2 sets, so he'll be going next weekend. And Michael has turned in a set. I think we're full for the next weekend. So I think Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is full at this point. So again, I said this before, and it's come up again. So just to let you guys know, PayPal, if you have a chance to do this, when you turn in your money, make sure that you put personal friend when you send it. Do not put it as goods and services. Do not do that, because then I have to claim higher taxes for it. I will still claim it. IRS, I'm still going to claim it. You shouldn't get your money, but you will, because I have to. I don't want to go to fucking jail. But I'm not going to claim all of it, maybe, or a percentage of it. It's like tips. I shouldn't even say that, should I? All right, so yes, I will claim it 100%. I was lying. I was joking around. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so you guys have a great. Oh, where did I go? There we go. All right, so you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys after Georgia Shirley fucking doesn't win again. That's my the self-defense mechanism way of saying, come on, Georgia, just pull one out. They deserve it. I mean, the thing I don't understand about Georgia too is that they literally have the 1 and 2. I mean, right now in the championship, we are seeing the number 1 and number 2 recruiting classes every fucking year. Ohio State is always number 3 and number 4, which is why I think in the national race, Ohio State's number 3 and number 4, typically. We deserve the playoff, and depending on how good our team is, if we can get a fucking defense, because I think that's the game changer, is if we can get a defense like we did in 2014, we beat Bama, we beat Georgia. I actually think we could beat Georgia this year, maybe, if we played up to speed. But our defense is just so bad. And they are the 2 top recruiting classes. But what's funny is Georgia sometimes has the top recruiting class over Bama. They just still can't beat them. It's like Saban's too good against them. So, all right, you guys have a good one. We'll see who wins, and we'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Peace.